Oh my god, I never know how to start videos! When life gives you lemons, make lemonade by squeezing them between your fat, juicy, voluptuous thighs. Lemonade with a little bit of thigh juice. I'm on a watch list somewhere, probably. Yeah, probably.
I am who I am because I am who I am.
Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Welcome back everyone. I don't know if you're back. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. I'm getting so self-conscious now. You can probably tell by the title. This video will be pretty straightforward. I got this idea from someone on Twitch. I was streaming and someone said, what are your favorite to least favorite classes? And I said, you're gonna wait. I'm gonna make a video on it because that's a great idea. I probably should hire them and give them like a 25% cut of the revenue off this video. So you're gonna make like what? $5?
And after a lot of time and consideration, I realized who I was. I'm a piece of shit.
But everyone, let's jump in, I guess. Okay, without further ado, I don't have a script to this video. I don't have any notes. I don't know what I'm gonna say. But we're gonna start from S tier, meaning, do we even need more than like 3 tiers? Probably not. Let me rename them real quick. So the new tiers, instead of the S to D or whatever tier it is, I've renamed them to thick, slim, meh, and no. So as you can say, thick is probably my most favorite class. Slim is like, you're really, really great. I play you a lot, but you're still not my number one. Meh is like, I'll come on every once in a while and chill. And then no is, I ain't vibing with you. I'm sorry. Not my fault. So I guess we'll start in order of heavies to mediums to lights. So right off the bat, no. I don't even need to really go into much explanation. If you watched my previous, see, I'm good at YouTube. If you watched my previous video on the warrior PvP stuff, I mentioned that warrior, not just in Guild Wars 2, but in any real RPG game, warrior is typically my least favorite, least played class. However, in Guild Wars 2, I will say there are some builds that I run with warrior where I really enjoy them. Particularly my Spellbreaker Interrupt builds, which is in the previous video and in this video. Wow, look at me plugging. Okay, next up we have Guardian. And with the heavies, we go from the bottom of the barrel to the toppest of the top. I love Guardian so much. Guardian was my very first class. Leading up to Guild Wars 2's launch, I'm a self-professed support main. I love priests, I love clerics, I love that holy, magical playstyle. And Guardian works really, really well. And first profession, first elite spec, I got Dragon Hunter. First Path of Fire elite spec, I got Firebrand. Guardian is my main. I would really like more spellcasting options to Guardian because Guardian does feel very close combat a lot of the times. I would like more long ranged. I know Dragon Hunter kind of, but like, you know, spells. I know arrows are spells. My brain. Next up, we have Revenant. And I would say Revenant is probably meh. I think Revenant is, it's good and it does its job. And I really enjoy Malix and I really enjoy Ventari. However, I think Revenant as a whole has some great ideas going for it, but it really hasn't fully been actualized as what the other professions in Guild Wars 2 have been able to do. I still think Revenant is somewhat more bare bones, and it was the most recent profession and probably the only profession to ever be added to Guild Wars 2. So for those reasons of it being kind of more bare bones-ish, while also having really cool themes and stuff, it's more so in the meh category. Next up, we have our medium armors, the adventurer professions. We have Ranger. Ranger, I would say, is pretty slim. She's slim thick, but not thick, but she's slim thick. You know what I mean? I think Ranger has always been a really fun profession to me personally, particularly the longbow. When I play Ranger, I want to play longbow at ranged sniping. And I think it's cool that Ranger has the ability to do a lot of close range stuff, and we've seen a lot of close range stuff, particularly with the Soul Beast. But I would like a return to more range styles with like possible rifles being added, or pistols, or anything else that could be a long range weapon for Ranger. But as it stands right now, Ranger's really great, also with its elite specializations. However, we're not really going to be ranking the elite specializations in this one. I think it'll just be the 4 classes. So Ranger, Slim Thick, cool pets, all that stuff, we vibe in. Next up, we have Thief. And I would say Thief is meh as well. And I'm now realizing that I've put both Revenant and Thief in the meh category, and they're more the darker themed professions. I like Thief a lot, however, I am not a Thief player. I'm not typically a super stealthy, great player. However, I do enjoy the stealth aspect. I'm just not great at it. And I probably should give it more of a swing, and more tries, as they say. However, something's just not clicking with me too much. It's great every once in a while, but overall I'd say pretty meh. Next up, we have Engineer. I'm so sorry, but no. I don't like Engineer.
It's filling. It's, for me, it's low in calories. Like, go fuck yourself. Who the fuck do you think you are? It's like, to me, it's like sinful.
I prefer playing Warrior rather than playing Engineer. And I know that might sound shocking. I do find some aspects of Engineer to be interesting, and I can see why a lot of people like Engineer. I can acknowledge its redeemable qualities. However, this being my tier ranking video, I don't like Engineer. I've never really liked meshing technology with medieval fantasy spellcasting. And I know the steampunk alchemical areas take place and they have a place. And with those alchemical steampunk things, they're cool and all, but there's something with the theme about Engineer itself which isn't really making me go, oof! Moving on to the light armors, we have Elementalist. Elementalist, I would say, is pretty slim. I really enjoy spellcasters. So, spoiler for the 2 final professions, but Elementalist has always been core to Guild Wars as an entire IP, both Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. And I think Elementalist and Warrior were probably the 2 professions unveiled. I'm an English major. Unveiled at the very early release of information for Guild Wars 2. And with it, a lot of cool spell effects, though the spell effects have died down over the years, which is kind of sad, but I know, visual bloat. I wish we had more options to have really impressive visual effects. But I love Elementalist themes. I love the attunement system. I love the weapon choices. I like its combat. There's just so much flexibility to the Elementalist, which really leaves room for a lot of iteration in the future, and also from the player creating their own builds. Next up, we have Necro. I'd say Necro is pretty thick. I love Necro so much, and quite funnily enough, my thick tier is the Holy Light of the Guardian and the necromantic scourge-like domination of the dark magic that is Necromancer. So I play both. I can be your Angle or your devil. That's so bad. But I really enjoy Necromancer. I love their minions. I wish we got more minions. I like their wells. I like their Condi playstyle. Their support is also really cool, especially with the Scourge, but we're not really like ranking that yet. And its buffs and its applications, it's tanky kind of, it's a whole lot of stuff. But I do kind of wish that its specializations were just a little bit more concretely like in place, particularly death magic and minions, stuff like that. And then finally, we have Mesmer. And I gotta say, I'm like really conflicted. I'm like, is it thick or is it slim? Is it thick or is it slim? Is it thick, slim, thick, slim, thick, slim? I think for the sanctity of the thick slot, I shall put Mesmer in the slim category. But just know, Mesmer is also really, really great. I love the clones. I love the phantasms. there's just something that is preventing me from going a full Mesmer main. And I think it will probably be with maybe some more support options or better augmentation of healing and being able to buff your team. Mesmer has been one of the most supreme classes for a while, though it went through its spout of nerfs, but it's still very iconic. So everyone, thank you so much for coming by for this quick little video. Those were my professions ranked and how I would rank them and my favorite to least favorite. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like the video if you liked it. Comment down below if you would like to see the 2 other videos in this genre. Yeah, once again, thank you everyone so much for dropping by. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have a Patreon down below if you'd like to support me. Thank you guys so much, and my patrons for helping me out. I really, really appreciate it. You guys allow me to get groceries. And subscribe, like, and comment and do all that stuff. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.